Today's horoscope, Libra November 18th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The moon visits your spirit sector today, and you're more spontaneous and perhaps adventurous. However, due to today's transits that stir up restlessness, your short-term thinking may not mesh well with long-term goals. Something could leave you feeling stumped. You may be presented with too many options or choices. You could also be in the position to come to someone's defense or back them up. The day can bring many distractions, and some of the information coming in, or your perception of it, could be impractical. Avoid taking on too much and making snap decisions. Weeding out information that is useless can be difficult but necessary. Otherwise, there can be an increase in optimism or new ideas that excite you. The important thing is to keep things moderate. Avoid excesses now. Get ready for a marvelous period today and tomorrow. While the cosmic weather will undoubtedly bring some good news about your finances and professional life, it'll also put you in the mood for love. As the mighty sun, our great luminary, sizzles upon the waves of your solar house, he will link to majestic Neptune. This would be a 5-star day to find the perfect gift for someone whom you love. It doesn't necessarily even need to be expensive, just something you know deep down they will adore. This simple act of giving will bring you closer. Do not be afraid to shoot for the stars. There are limitless possibilities if you believe in them when the moon in Gemini sextiles Chiron retrograde in Aries. Lately, you may have been more afraid or hesitant to do something bigger with your professional commitments. Maybe there is a lack of confidence to address, or perhaps a feeling of inadequacy. Regardless of what the issue might be, you deserve to have whatever professional arrangement or partnership that you desire. Let yourself dream big so that you can manifest your dream professional commitment. Things may feel a bit uneasy today, and you are right to listen to yourself at the cost of seeming indifferent to others. There is no better way to protect yourself than to stay true to what you know is right for you. Giving in to the pressure of the outside world can often lead you to unhappiness. Try to enjoy the security of your own privacy, but be careful not to shut yourself in completely. Getting in some soothing yoga is highly recommended. You may find your mind is on more material things today, rather than emotional or spiritual thoughts. This is quite common on a day. It provides the additional energy to help you consider what's happening as far as income and career are concerned. Ask yourself whether you're fulfilled in the occupation you now hold, or if your heart is somewhere else. Feeling a sense of satisfaction that you're giving to those around you is often important for consider whether you're doing the thing for which you are best suited. Having the moon in an adventurous part of your chart over the weekend is always an advantage, but there is more to today's adventurous lunar vibes than just a chance to embrace the weekend spirit. While there will be an upswing that is going to get the new working week off to a good start across the income, work, and career fronts, with Pluto not only returning to a playful and creative part of your chart next week but to spend the next 20 years here, the moon is sending a message that the days of all work and no play are over. There is more to today's adventurous lunar vibes than just a chance to embrace the weekend spirit. With Pluto just 3 days away from his return to your romantic sector and a reunion with Jupiter in an adventurous part of your chart, this is the perfect warm-up. With Pluto set to return to give matters of the heart their second wind in the heart of the working week, this is also a reminder that life can't be all work and no play. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's celestial movements offer an exciting yet delicate mix of energy, urging you to stay present, observant, and mindful of the dynamics around you. The moon in curious Gemini conjoins expansive Jupiter, currently in retrograde, and squares dreamy Neptune retrograde in Pisces. These alignments bring both opportunities and potential pitfalls, making it a day to tread thoughtfully and embrace moments of growth with an open heart. First and foremost, read the room. Whether you're in a casual gathering, a meeting, or simply spending time with loved ones, pay attention to the subtle social cues that might otherwise slip by unnoticed. The moon's conjunction with Jupiter retrograde amplifies the energy of communication, but Neptune's influence can blur perceptions, making it easy to misinterpret others or overlook key signals. For instance, have you ever cracked a joke, only to realize too late that the timing wasn't quite right? If you stumble into an awkward moment today, don't sweat it. Lightheartedly acknowledge it, move on, and trust that most people will appreciate your humility and grace. This theme extends into your personal life as well. The same cosmic alignment that challenges your social radar also enhances your ability to connect deeply and authentically with others. People are naturally drawn to your enthusiasm, warmth, and can-do attitude. It's one of those days when your energy feels magnetic, opening doors for collaboration and shared success. Have you ever noticed how positivity can ripple outward? A single act of kindness or a bright, determined mindset can inspire those around you to step into their own light. Today, you're radiating exactly that kind of contagious optimism, so lean into it. However, there's another layer to today's energy that calls for discernment. Venus squaring the north and south nodes brings an intense focus on your desires and ambitions, particularly in love and finances. This aspect might stir a strong urge to act decisively, even impulsively, in areas where you crave progress. For instance, you might feel tempted to dive headfirst into a new relationship or take a bold financial risk without fully considering the long-term implications. While this eagerness is fueled by passion and excitement, it's essential to pause and reflect. Ask yourself, am I acting from a place of clarity and intention, or am I being swayed by fleeting emotions? Taking a moment to ground yourself can make all the difference. Reflect on past experiences where patience paid off. Perhaps you avoided a financial misstep by taking time to research an investment, or maybe your relationship blossomed beautifully because you allowed it to unfold naturally rather than rushing in. Trust that the right opportunities will align when the timing is right. This energy also extends to your interactions with others. Be mindful of heightened emotions, as discussions or debates may quickly intensify. Have you ever been in a playful conversation that unexpectedly turned tense? With the nodes in play, there's a risk of minor disagreements escalating, especially if egos come into the mix. Whether it's a friendly debate with a colleague or a heartfelt discussion with a loved one, focus on maintaining a light, constructive tone. Remember, not every conversation needs a winner. The goal is to foster understanding and growth. And if you notice someone else acting impulsively, try to meet them with patience and compassion. We're all navigating this energetic push and pull, and a little empathy can go a long way in diffusing tension. Ultimately, today's energy invites you to balance enthusiasm with mindfulness, ambition with caution, and connection with self-awareness. It's a day to embrace opportunities for growth, both in your relationships and within yourself. Whether you're pursuing a personal goal, deepening a connection, or simply enjoying the moment, let your actions come from a place of authenticity and intention. Now, I'd love to hear from you. How are you planning to stay grounded while embracing today's dynamic energy? Have you experienced a moment recently where pausing to reflect made all the difference? Share your stories and thoughts in the comments. We're all learning and growing together.